Did I ever tell you what the definition of insanity is? Insanity is doing the exact same fucking thing over and over again, expecting shit to change. That is crazy.
You serious?
Let me laugh even harder.
You know, I've always been asked what kind of shows you watch, to which I say I actually watch anime, and they're like, oh, have you seen a whole lot? And I'm like, I haven't seen a whole lot. Nope, not much at all. Totally didn't see 120 individual franchises this year. Nope. Totally didn't see 43 days worth of anime this year either. Nope. Definitely not a weeb. No way. Not gonna happen to this guy. Motherfucker.
Allow me, mister. Oh, mister.
So the whole idea behind the Mad Lad was that one of my friends at college had a whole Excel spreadsheet dedicated to his fictional business in D&D. And my first thought was, bro, you're a tryhard. And then my second thought was like, dude, I want to see this spreadsheet because as a business major, I want to see just how sick the spreadsheet is. And not gonna lie, I was kind of impressed by how fucking fat that thing was. So it got me thinking to myself, you know what? What if I make a spreadsheet dedicated to all the anime I watch in a single year, and thus the Mad Lad was born. Well, here it is, folks. The fucking Mad Lad itself. This video is part 1 of what will be a 3-part series dedicated to the Mad Lad project. In this one, I'll basically detail you the Mad Lad sheet and all the tabs and a handful of things you will come across if you take a look at this Mad Lad yourself. But yeah, this is what I hope to be a more tame video in terms of just pure unhingedness. This might be one of the more tame ones between this and the other one, but yeah. Well, without further ado, I'll give you a rundown of the Mad Lad from the Mad Lad himself. So again, right away you see at the top, date, show name, plus episode number, watch time in minutes, and then seconds. For the life of me, I'm basically Excel retarded, and can't figure out for the life of me how to actually do legitimate time in Excel, because it keeps popping me out with like hours every time I try to do it. So I tried fooling around with it early on and then decided, you know what, screw it. I'm going to make a minute tab or a minute column and then a second column, and then boom, we're just going to do it that way. And then you got minutes to seconds, sum of seconds, total seconds, total minutes, total hours, total days. So one of the first things you'll notice just scrolling on down through here, oh yeah, before I even go any further, enjoy some mouse clicking ASMR, because you know what? I'm too stupid to go ahead and lower my noise gate, or this noise gate on my mic is fucking nuts. So you know what? My treat to you, some freaking mouse click and mouse scroll ASMR. Enjoy that shit, bro. But anyway, getting to the Mad Lad itself. Some of the first things you're going to notice is, holy shit, there's a lot of fucking columns, and holy shit, it takes forever to scroll. That's because I have fucking around fucking 2,800 fucking shit before I even get to explain that bottom shit. But anyway, you'll notice a couple things here of just like, oh hey, where the fuck is the rest of Sword Art Online? That's because I tried to finish Sword Art before the year started, failed miserably, and as a result, it spilled over my Mad Lad, so look at that. Gleipnir is a completely different reason. Anyway, some things you'll notice is, for example, like, boom, you see Promised Neverland second season. Oh god, so much that could be said about that, but not this episode. Promised Neverlands, all of a sudden you wait, and then all of a sudden it's fucking magically resurfaces again later. I'm not going to go through the fucking Mad Lad to find this shit, because I'm going to lose it easily, but boom, you find it like a fucking 7 days later. That's because it was a new release. it was a new release. You'll see stuff all of a sudden drop for like 3 months straight every 7 days, and then all of a sudden it stops because that's what new drops were. I mean, I have it in a different tab, but you can figure that out from the data set yourself. Others, you'll happen to notice that I just like all of a sudden stop watching after a couple episodes. That usually means that I dropped shows, and then a lot of them you'll see that I just fucking binged all the way through. Like Akadama Drive, I finished that shit in fucking 0 to 100 real fucking quick. And then you'll notice shit like this in the date. That's because I watched this shit super late at night, and it just so happened to roll over into the next day. Luckily for me, I don't think it happened going month to month, because another important thing is, let's just take a stroll on down through motherfucking January. So much shit. Boom. Each month has a dedicated total amount of time, total amount of minutes to seconds, total amount of seconds, the combination of two, then minutes, then hours, then days. And it's like this for every single month. And then there'll be a handful of other cool, interesting things as well. A couple side notes that pop up. For example, boom, right here. I have 3 of these throughout the Mad Lad. It is dedicated to million second number 1, million second number 2, and then million second number 3. I did not watch enough that there was a 4th, but I got fucking within a couple 100,000, so whoop-de fucking do. That's still a couple hours of fucking time that, this is already a Mad Lad for a reason. I'm not gonna keep like giving more my sanity just to reach a milestone that I even think is fucking insane to think about. But anyway, you'll notice shit like that when you keep scrolling down, which finally brings me all the way to the very bottom of this list itself. Boom. Total 2,881 episodes. Total amount of minutes, not seconds, not minute to seconds. Total amount of minutes. Total amount of seconds. And then I believe that is, total amount of minutes to seconds. Total amount of minutes, and so on and so forth, which gives me 43 days. But that's actually a lie. Why? Because throughout this entire data set, I included intros. And only, I don't even know, 2 months in, I finally realized, it's probably a really bad idea to include intros, because intros are a minute 30 seconds, aka they are 90 total fucking seconds of your time. If you've seen 2,800 episodes of anime, I kid you not doing the math, maybe roughly 85% of the intros you did not watch. It's roughly the intros you did not watch. So you do that times 90 seconds and it gets you this. So technically, if you watch anime as much as I fucking do, you literally save yourself time by skipping the intro. I just mathematically proved why you skip anime intros. Even though there's a lot of intros that you generally don't skip, and for a lot of these, after I've seen it all the way through, I usually just let the intro roll once for the one time, just to see what it's all about. So technically my data set says 43 days, but 40 days is probably closer to what I've actually watched. Also, the 3,711,000 seconds or whatever, that is me adding up all the total amount of seconds in each month. For some reason, my total seconds in each month does not equal my total seconds for the whole year. So I've honestly spent like 5 minutes, scrolled up and down my months like 3-4 times, could not figure it out. If, you take a look at the spreadsheet yourself and you see where I went wrong, please go ahead and show me where I went wrong, because honestly, I don't know where I went wrong. And this is a beefy data set itself, and I think I just lost it in sheer white, because that's all this is just sheer white. Anyway, getting back to the aforementioned freaking time, I decided a couple months in, I was like, you know what, why don't I spread out my new releases? This is all the anime that got released this year that I watched that returns in new, with a couple of other things. X means I dropped the show, and star means it roll over from fall, but decided to add it anyway because it's the new year, new Mad Lad, and why not? I don't care, fight me. So that's why Jujutsu Kaisen is the only one starred, because it technically started in fall, but since I have no way to back that up, I just rolled it on in here into winter to actually back it up with the data set itself. And then you can also see for like winter, I watched 13 total shows, even though I kind of dropped some later on. There's also a couple other tidbits in there. Also, this technically started in winter, but I didn't watch it till spring. It's the only one, so there you go. Again, a couple tidbits, including like rollover into summer, and then rollovers. So that's basically it. Total motherfucking 54 franchises, 54 new seasons this year, bro. That's something I want to see. I want to see exactly, on average, how much new shows I watched for each season. I'm pretty sure it's over 12. So that's for every week for about 3 months, an entire season of anime of new shows. That's basically what it is. God damn it. Should have really looked at the spreadsheet before I started this. Oh well. Too bad. Don't care. Didn't do it. Boom. Watch time and seconds. So you get to see exactly the breakdown of literally everything, including the top 3, which is responsible for about 11.5, top 5, which is responsible for 17, and top 10, which is responsible for 27% of all the fucking watch time. And you get to see what I dropped, what got rewatched a whole lot, and blah, blah, blah. And then you get yourself your motherfucking other data set. Yeah, I really wish I fucking went through this before. Again, boom. All the months dedicated to freaking percentage of the year. And again, I did not get equal amounts. If you could find that in my data sheet, you're a real homie. You're going to get some internet points for damn sure. On the house from your boy Blue. So that's basically what it is, days in percent, total days. So you get to see what months got fatter load than others, what got shafted in the sense of November. And also I wanted to just see how much all the shows that got 1% in my data set compared to everybody else, and it still turns out, yeah, everybody else still accounts for most of it, and then you see everybody else. I know this is a pretty lame data sheet all in all, but you know what, I didn't want to do anything massively special in terms of data sheet. I mean, I already gave you the fucking actual record itself, so, you know, that's for the people. That's for all you data nerds and wunderkind, bro. And then Dio chart. I gotta explain this one just a little bit real quick. So the amount of goddamn anime that I see, or I have seen throughout the whole year, I ran into, I'm not even going to try to pronounce that because this dude is a national treasure in the anime industry and I'm not going to taint his name. But with the amount of anime I've seen, this dude has literally been in the game since the late 80s. This dude's been in the game longer than I've been alive. So to say the very least, he's fucking everywhere in anime. Everywhere. And again, literally 20% of all the anime I've seen of the roughly, I think it's like 180 individual movie seasons, OVAs and whatnot, that I'm going to be doing. Of all that, this dude's appeared in roughly 20%. So, to say the very least, I have ran into this guy a fair bit in anime. And I'm kind of fucking sick of it. Bro, it doesn't matter. Like, actual main character in a series, or just minor character at, like, the back end of a season, bro. I just ran into him, and it's like, bro, I'm so sick of it, dude. I can pick out his voice every single time, and it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what he tries to use. He could use his Dio voice. He could use the Roswell voice. It doesn't matter, bro. I can fucking hear his ass. Doesn't matter what he tries to whip out and fool me with, bro. There's no way you're doing it. So, boom. Again, I just had to do it to Dio in my anime. You could literally do it with any other voice actors and actresses you want. I decided to go with Dio because, again, I ran into this fucker way too goddamn often in my anime. Even, like, lesser known shows, just like Baccano peeking out in the corner there. Boom, he was still in Baccano, dude. What the fuck? And then, boom, the final thing. The tier list entry. Yes, motherfuckers, I give you episode number 2, where I can finally be a full, unhinged mad lad, where I can finally go all out. A tier list dedicated to the roughly 180 fucking individual seasons, OVAs, movies, shorts, ranked one of the biggest anime tier lists you'll fucking get out of there. This is going to be an absolute hell. This is gonna fucking suck to make. But you know what? I'm totally down for it, bro. I can't wait to spend the next fucking month dedicated to this video. God, it's gonna be so sick. At least I got my fucking, stinking goddamn, I can't even think of it. There you go, script. At least I got my script dedicated to that show ready to rock and roll and ready to go. But yeah, since I can't really share the Excel spreadsheet, I copied this all over to a Google spreadsheet, and it's exactly the same way it's set up here in this video. So again, if you want the data set for literally anything, go ahead. I don't care. I don't really care to take credit on this thing. I just want you to just say that, yo, this is a Mad Lad who did it, and literally use that for your title. Just like according to the Mad Lad data, I want to see that in like, I want like lectures of that. They just refer to me as the Mad Lad. I don't care to see what charts you whip out of the data either. I mean, why should I care? You're literally putting time and effort into it when I didn't put time and effort into it. So you know what? I really don't care what you use the data set for. But yeah, I hope to see some interesting fucking shit come out of that data set. But yeah, that's basically it. That's basically the rundown of the Mad Lad, what you're gonna get, what you're gonna see. And yeah, I hope you know that I'm truly not a man to be trifled with. I literally have lost my sanity, hence the fucking Mad Lad title. And I hope I never have to do this thing ever again in my entire life.
I'll fucking do it again. Did I ever tell you what the definition of insanity is?